Hey, welcome to this 4-part video series about the intersection of motherhood and art. In this series, I really want to talk about letting go of perfection and embracing the fact that some days motherhood comes first, some days your art practice fits in alongside that, and some days your art practice just isn't a part of that equation, and that's okay. So let's start chatting about it. Today is part 1, and I really want to talk about the myth of balance and perfectionism. We're often told that we have to have it all together and we have to have everything in our lives perfectly balanced, but that is a myth, and the truth is you can figure it out exactly as you need to. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be balanced. It can be messy, it can be beautiful, and we're often told that we need to have it all figured out and have all of our ducks in a row at the exact same point in time, but that is not true. Instead, I think that there really is truth to there being seasons in both life and in your artist career or your art practice. And I find that I really need to give myself permission to really go along with these seasons and being part of them and embrace the rhythms of life, the rhythms of the year, and the rhythms of motherhood. They can coexist at the same time as the rhythms of being an artist. My hope is that these conversations really encourage me to release the guilt that I have, and maybe you at the same time to really embrace the messiness of it all and just find joy in the season that you're in and not be so hard on yourself. Really release the guilt and see that motherhood isn't something to take away from your art career. All it does is add more emotion and feeling and meaning into it. And it can be something that really deepens your artwork in a profound level. That is the experience that I have had anyway. There's no simpler way to put this other than trying to achieve balance is just unrealistic and almost unproductive. I find that trying to achieve balance is really unrealistic in my art career. Most of the times I have to really put my artwork to a side and I have to prioritize where my energy goes, and some days that is completely towards the children, and some days that's towards my husband, and some days that's towards me and my art, and some days that's towards sleeping. It just depends on the day. I find being flexible with my expectations really helps, and recognizing that life isn't about everything being weighted equally. It's just about honoring the rhythms and seasons of life and honoring that I will go through periods where I don't create as much, like I have just gone through with the summer, and then other periods like the winter for me is where I really dig in deep and create more. My kids are in care and they're in school and daycare, and my hubby is at work and I am at home working myself. There are less demands of me during the day during the winter time. Summertime, I am tending to my garden, my house, my kids, my dog. There's just always so much more to do. And I find that if I really take the guilt away from myself in the summertime and just really enjoy it, that I know that the season for my art will come around again. Just like seasons with children, there are periods of times that they need so much more from you. There are periods of times that they just need so much more from you. And I am still in that period, as my youngest is 2. He turned 2 a couple months ago and he needs so much from me, and my daughter is 5 and she still needs so much from me, and I know that this is not a period that will last forever. So I'm trying to really maintain grace and understand that I can't do it all at the same time. I do believe you can have it all, but I don't believe you can always have it at the same time. And that is all about honoring the seasons to me. And going along from that, your art and your motherhood really can thrive, whether it's at the same time or not. And for me, it's all about taking away the guilt and really understanding that it's okay. It's all okay. The other thing I really wanted to talk about was how much motherhood has informed my creativity and how much it's really added to my art practice. And I think that really coincides with the balancing, because it gives me fuel to create new things and see the world in new ways. And sometimes I might go on a little nature toddler walk with my son, and I try to view the world from his eyes, and I see things that I wouldn't have necessarily. And if I wasn't doing art and motherhood at the same time, I don't know if I would necessarily notice these things. And so the fact that they're coexisting really is putting a lot more weight and depth in the artwork that I am creating. This has really added so much to my art, and the myth that being a mother might kill your creativity is so wrong on so many levels from my point of view. I have found my creativity has increased tenfold by becoming a mother, because I think I'm always trying to think of creative things to do with them, creative ways to problem solve and to entertain them and to feed them and to see the world through their eyes. And I find that using those kind of skills has really helped boost my creativity at the same time in my studio. And therefore I'm using motherhood as more of an inspiration than a limitation. And I'm really pushing the fact that I can be creative and a mother at the same time. And I think that actually being a mother has turned me into a much better artist and a much more interesting and deep and sensitive artist. And I think that it's really pushed me in so many new ways that I never thought my art career would go in. I never thought I would be painting flowers and landscapes. I would never have done that without the children, because I wasn't trying to view the world in a way that I view it now. I wasn't viewing it through simple, kind eyes that haven't been corrupt by the world, that haven't been taught not to be creative and haven't been taught not to look for the beauty in simple things and in nature. And I really appreciate my motherhood journey for bringing that out in me, and for the art that I can reflect that in is incredible. Being a mother really has changed my identity so much, and therefore it's changed my art identity too, and I'm really grateful for that. So I just want to suggest that you give yourself grace and understand that pauses in your art career do not mean that it's the end of it. They just are simply a pause, and that is okay. Maybe something really valuable could come out of that. From my experience, it has, and I'm forever grateful for that. And I think that I just have to remember to not feel so guilty about taking time for my art, to encourage myself and really take the pressure off myself, and really understand that motherhood is informing my art career in so many ways. It's a beautiful, interesting, intricate balance between the two, and that is a great thing. That is what I wanted to chat about today. I hope that this resonated with you. If it did, let me know down below in the comments. And if you want to chat more about things like this, please subscribe and follow along. I would be eternally grateful. I am sending you so much love. Have a great day. And remember, today is a great day to go and create if you have some time in your day. So maybe I'll see you in the studio.